Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even just like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is music. I was on my Instagram on Sunday, and I was looking for new information on the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion 2, and all I saw on my timeline was Katseye, the girl group Katseye. Well, one of the members from the girl group Katseye named Manon was leaving the group to go on a temporary hiatus for medical reasons. And I said, huh, what? Because I really don't follow him like that. Now, like I said, I did a couple of videos of them last year because it was the same thing as it was this past Sunday. They were just on my timeline so much. And like I said, back then I was mostly looking for like girl groups like Siren, Say Now, Flow, those type of groups I was looking for. And they just were having to pop up on my Instagram last year. So like I said, I did one or two videos about them. But I also did my research. I wouldn't like this one this one YouTuber that I saw Sunday where he talking about he don't know much about the girls, but he was saying from what he saw on TikTok that if they did Mano like that, that was very wrong with them, very very wrong with them, and they shouldn't have did Mano like that. And then he said, well, you know, the two good girls in the group was Gabriella and Manon, but he kept calling Manon Gabriella, and I was saying, you don't even do your research. I say before I just hop on a video and do something, at least I try to go watch maybe a couple of other two YouTubers to see if somebody else doing something on it, or either get my own research and stuff. And so when I first heard about it, it was this TikToker. Her name was SimplySimone, and she was saying that Hype and Geffen Records was saying that Mano was going on a temporary hiatus for medical reasons, and she was saying right before the Grammys. Because she followed Cat's Eye, she started noticing that they was going to come out with a brand new video and a brand new song, and they was gonna, I guess they were gonna sing it at the Grammys. And she was saying she noticed that when it got to the recording, of the video, they was saying they were sorry. They did a little interview and they were saying they were sorry. Mano wasn't able to come because she was sick. And so, I saw another TikToker. She maybe was a little bit older than the other two. She like maybe early 40s or something like that. And she was saying that she followed the group too, and she was saying that they're under a strict contract where they're not able to they're not able to do any other outside projects outside the group without letting the record label know. And she was saying that Manu had done a video with some kind of person, video or film, a short film or a video or something, and they found out about it. And she was saying it seemed like after that they started punishing by not putting her in the video because she said that they could have waited one day because the girl, I think she had sprained her leg or something, and she's gonna come back the next day and stuff like that. And like I said, when I did my video last year, and I kind of looked at the YouTube Academy show, because like I said, when it first came out in 2023, 2024, I thought it was similar to Squid Games. Because when I saw all the people, I said, "Oh no, I want to see another Squid Game," so I never really looked at it again. And then when it kept popping on my Instagram feed last year, like I said, I did a couple of videos on. But then, I was saying that I was saying when I did on them, I was saying how I didn't like they was doing that girl, when I was watching a couple of episodes on YouTube, and then other people got to complain about it too, and then I started seeing a couple of black YouTubers talking about them like impressive in another one, and I was saying, oh, okay, they do got a little bit of traction, people are watching them, but like I said in my videos, they were okay, but to me they were kind of subpar, mediocre, and you could tell that. the most talented girls were Manon and that Daniela girl. And so when Simply Simone came out and said that there's other stuff going on behind the scenes because a lot of her fans were noticing that they were doing stuff, but every time people asked about Manon, oh, she's sick or something going on, and stuff like that. And so when she said that they're secretly trying to ice that girl out and stuff like that, I said, well, that's a shame. That's a shame, and stuff like that. And so what happened? She said it's always like that when there's only one black girl in a mixed race group. The black girl is the one that gets all the vitriol and the hurt and all the vitriol and the hate. And she had brought up past groups. She had brought up how Leanne Pinocchio was done by the industry and Little Mix, and how Money was done in Fifth Harmony. But then other people started bringing up Danny the Kane and all that kind of group. And she said, well, I was just only talking about the girl groups of my time, the girl groups of my time. When she mentioned that, everybody started to telling her about other girl groups in the past that had the same thing and had the same thing. And when I did my video last year on them, I said that to me the breakout stars were Daniela, Manon, and that Gabrielle girl. And then SimplySimone said that after she did a video, she didn't know it was gonna go viral, and she was saying that first Manon had liked the video, and then she said Manon unliked the video, and then she said she realized that cause she realized that the label told her not to like that video, and then it got so bad where they say she started following Normani and Leon Pinot. And then people got to wonder, okay, if she's sick, what's going on? What's going on? So she had to come out. She had to come out with her own little video. And let me pause this video and read what she said. I'm gonna read to you the original article. I had at first I got it from I think it was Fair Pop or something, but I couldn't find an article. But I did find one where I got it again from Billboard. It says Manu taking a hiatus from Cat's Eye to focus on her health and well-being. And then I'm going to scroll up a little bit. It says temporary hiatus from the girl group to focus on health and well-being. The announcement came Viva the Cat's Eye content weavers in a notice posted at 6:45 Eastern Time on Friday from Geffen. After open after opening thoughtful conversation together, sharing that Manu will be taking a temporary hiatus activity to focus on her health and well-being reads, we fully support the decision. Read in full at the link in the bio. This is from Billboard magazine. And then this is a fan said they have been doing a lot lately without her. I got scared. I thought she was sick. Good for her. Y'all only hold criticism for her. These are the fans' comments that I'm reading right now. And then I guess because somebody else said the same thing that they hope she's all right and getting better and stuff like that. That's when she had to put out her own statement. So let me find that right quick. Okay, this is what she said. She said, "Hi friends, I want I want to hear this. I want you to hear this from me. I am healthy. I am okay. I am taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in a way we don't fully control. but I am trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and love to see you again. And I was saying it's a shame that people were so concerned about this girl because they didn't know what it because they say health and well-being. They ain't know if it was something physical or mental or whatever. Because like they said, she had just got through coming off a sprained leg or stuff. So when you say health and well-being, people want to find out. So she had to come out and tell people that her health and well-being is pretty okay. And what when this hiatus was not her, it was what you call it was like she said, it wasn't on her, wonder it wasn't under her control. And then, like I said, after Simply Simone came out about it, then her video went viral, like she said, and she wasn't expecting to go viral. And I think I kind of mentioned this, but anyway, she said the girl unfollowed her and stuff like that. And then right after that, they tried to do damage control. And somebody said one of the Gabriel, somebody said that Gabriella's daddy came out with some stuff. And I hate when, I hate when mom and and dad and your parents try to come out and say that the girl group could go on without her. She just one member. They can have a 5 member group and stuff like that. And a lot of people didn't think nothing of it at first, but then she got the backlash because of her dad and stuff like that. And I was saying, yeah, her Giffen and what you call probably told her to tell her dad to come out with that statement because now they're trying to do damage control. And then after he did that, they came out with their own little statement. And I'm gonna read that to you too right now. Let me find that. Okay, I found this their statement. It says, we have goals beyond cat's eye, and we talked about it a lot. We we each other have such different styles of music and different tastes. When one direction splits, that was really hard. I don't want our fans to go through that. Cat's Eye is going to stay in Cat's Eye for a while. Cat's Eye Cat's Eye on their future on a solo group, and they're trying to say that they still gonna be a group, but like Simply Simone said, and even impressive yesterday when I watched her, that before they was even able to take off good, they had these problems and stuff like that. And like I said, I didn't watch it. A lot of people did watch it, and they was noticing stuff back then, and they were noticing stuff now and she had to come out with another little statement because they were still putting that statement on about she was so lazy and she was coming to the rehearsals and stuff late and stuff like that. And it was because, like they said, most of the time she was either sick or she hurt herself or something like that. So she had legitimate reasons and stuff. So now they're talking about, and like she said, um, that narrative of her being lazy and not working hard, that's unfair. She said she always was taught by her mom that she gonna have to work twice as hard to get in a girl group and stuff like that. And I was saying, Leanne said that. Normani said that all the black girls who was in these mixed race black groups said they had to work harder than the rest of them. And like I said, when I watched Impression said she had watched the show, and she had said that that they had been trying to do that narrative. She was saying she don't know if they're going to be able to keep Cat's Eye. She said eventually they probably are going to break off and break off and break up because I remember when I did some on them last year that that uh, that I think it was Daniela. That Daniela had did a song by herself, and then the Gabriella girl I saw. I think on somebody, I think it was Billboard, somebody thing, but she did a video with a black rapper, and like Simply Simon said, some people talking about the Gabriella girl looked more black than the black girl. When I started up there, I said no, I said y'all just you could tell this is like a mixed race Italian or Mexican girl with dark makeup on. I said so don't be trying to put that narrative out there either because Manon is light skinned, and I'm looking at They try to do everything like them person say to discredit this girl and make like she ain't doing this, but it's backfiring on them because right after everybody heard that, Leanne Pinnock was the first one came out and she followed Leanne and Leanne told her we gotta protect each other. And then Chloe Bailey came out after she heard about it and said she was sad that Manon was going through that. And then right after that, they say she's gonna be on America's Top Model in Germany, and Heidi Klum is hosting that. And so it's like even though they tried to do this little backstabbing stuff to this girl is still getting this girl is still getting noticed by the industry and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like Chloe. I'm sad and disappointed that this girl is going through all this because, like I said, when I saw the videos and stuff, she was the best dancer, she was the best singer, and stuff like that. And that Daniela girl was a close second. So those were the two most popular girls in the group to me, and stuff like that. And now, and person did say she think that they was doing this as a test run to see how it was good, see how they would do. They would do because they're trying to push the K-pop stuff to the Western world and to other people. But like a lot of black people are saying that if Manoa is not in the group, they're not gonna watch them participate in their stuff anymore. So and right after that, I scrolled down and I saw where they are doing a interview in the cut, and that's where this little article came from. Somebody had posted it on Instagram, and then they're talking about that they are the global ambassadors for some kind of brand. I know 2 years ago it was Nike, but it's some kind of brand, and they're trying to throw all this stuff out to do damage control, but the damage has already been done. And like a lot of people are saying, even SimplySimone said that she wouldn't mind, but she was saying she would rather that Mano break away from the group and do her own stuff. And I agree. That's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. I am out.